What's the one thing in real estate investing that you love the most, and what one part of the job brings you the most joy daily? Go ahead and start us off, Leon.
Yeah, so this is something that, it took me a long time to get to this point because I've always been someone that is a doer, is somebody that hasn't delegated well in the past. And so it's taken me a long time to get to the point of where what's my superpower? What do I enjoy? What fills my bucket? And for me, it's always been about helping others achieve the things that they want to achieve, whether that's coaching kids in basketball or helping sellers, or in this community, helping, as to Steve's point, if somebody wants to learn about multifamily, connecting them with somebody that has a blueprint, has a roadmap to go down that road, and hand them that blueprint so they don't have to go down that road without knowing where they're going. They have a mentor automatically. So helping others through connecting in community, like with what I do with CG. And then the second part of that is I love real estate investing because we solve problems every single day, every single month. We're purchasing properties that typically sellers can't sell going a traditional route.
Awesome. Love answering both parts of the questions. Let's hopefully keep that up. Jimmy, go ahead and answer this two-parter for us. What you got?
I still love the negotiating on deals like every day, whether we're buying from another wholesaler to turnkey, or I don't go on every appointment, but when I still go on an appointment and like get the contract, like I'm still like excited and like fired up. Like it makes my day. So I still love the negotiating part and the deal making. And then when you see a team member kind of grow or do something they didn't think they could do, that is also incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely. All right, Steve, what about you?
So this is gonna sound really weird, but I think for me, the thing I love most about real estate investing is that it allows me to be the best father I can possibly be. It allows me the time freedom, the ability to spend time with my kids, and being a business owner and as real estate specifically, but probably in general, you got to spend a lot of time personal development. You got to be the best version of yourself, and the ability to take everything we learn and teach it to our kids, right, and have them be contributing citizens to society in the future. I mean, for me, I just love watching how much my kids have grown and matured, and I think compared to their friends, they've got an advantage there. And then the second part, about the part that brings me the most joy daily, I would say solving difficult challenges. Right, I kind of said in the intro, I've seen almost anything and everything that can go wrong in a transaction. So when they bring me deals like, hey, here's where we're at, here's the situation, here's where the buyer's at, here's where the seller's at, here's what's going on with this piece of land, here's what the city wants, blah, blah, blah. Just being able to sit down, look at the problem, and come up with a solution that makes everybody happy. That part always fires me up.
Nice. Steve took us in a little bit different direction there. I dig it. All right, Eric, what about you, boss?
So for the first part, I would say, like, if you think about when we talk about real estate, generally, let's say residential, it's people's homes, right? And then you think about inside of homes, or like Steve's answer, families, right? So when you talk about families and homes, there's a pretty measurable amount, gesundheit,
Thank you.
of emotion attached to a home, right? And then you combine it with money. Like, real estate's a high stakes game, right? It has big implications. It has massive impacts on people's well-being. So I love playing high stakes games, right? Like, there's a lot of people counting on us. When someone sells us a home, I think a lot of times as an investor, we see it as just a calculation of ARV minus reno and a little bit of profit. But there's, I would say, a much bigger set of circumstances on the other side. And I sort of thrive on that pressure. I like it to know that there's a lot of people counting on you. The second part would be, building homes, remodeling homes. Like, there's homes in my market in Pennsylvania that have been around for 200 years. So there's this certain legacy of things that we do today, people will benefit from, and it'll leave an imprint on society hundreds of years after we're gone. And, for me, as I imagine, hopefully that the world's in a slightly better place than it was than when I got here. real estate sort of gives you a unique path to be able to have that impact. And those two things for me are, I think, what attracts me so much to this business.